Hi, Peter Jones, Chartered Surveyor, author and property investor, and in this video we're going to think about how we start to find our properties. Now you might think, well Peter, surely that's obvious, surely we just go down to the estate agents, look in the window, and if we're brave enough even go into the estate agents, talk to them and ask what they have available. Well, you would think so, that would be almost like the logical assumption, go to the estate agents, but I'd suggest that a better starting point is not to go to the estate agents first, but to go to the letting agents. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, quite simply because I believe that before you spend your money or the bank's money or a combination of the two on a property, you need to be absolutely clear and confident and convinced that you know what the rental demand for that property is, what the type of tenant is for that type of property, and the rent that you're going to receive for that property. Now, I know of investors who have done it the other way. They've done the logical thing. They've gone to the estate agents. They've seen a house which they think, well, that could make a good rental property. They've bought the property, and it's only after having bought it that they then go and talk to the letting agents and say, can you let this property out? Only to find that the letting agent can't let it, or the letting agent can't let it at the rent that they were assuming that they were going to get. Don't do that. Definitely start at the letting agencies. Now, what do I mean by the letting agent? Well, a lot of companies have an office which is purely for letting properties, but there are hybrids. You go to some estate agents and they may have a letting agency function as well. So if you're going to the local estate agent version of the letting agent, ignore all the people who sell houses and go, it's usually at the back, go to the desk at the back where the letting agent's hidden away and talk to them first. When you've got a good idea of what the rental market is for different types of properties in your area, then you can start thinking about the type of property to buy. So don't just go to one or two agents. They've all got their own particular bias. They've all got their own particular views. Go to a good number of agents. Go to them all. Go to every agent in your town, every letting agent, and get a really good idea of what they're saying. Now, some of it's going to be worth listening to. Some of it's not going to be worth listening to. But if you go and talk to them all, then you'll have a very good idea of what's actually really happening in your town and the sort of properties that you should be buying. Then you can go and talk to the estate agents and you can start looking for the type of property that you know is going to rent really well because you've spoken to the letting agents and you're confident there's a rental demand for it. So I hope that helps. If you're thinking about getting into property, or if you're already in property but you want to do it better, then please come to my website, www.thepropertyteacher.co.uk, and there you'll find my blog, and you'll also find links to my ebooks, which you may find helpful. And let me know how you get on. Here's to successful property investing.